Get ready for the dictation. Start. Initially, the matter was left to the block education officer to conduct the inquiry into the said allegations, and he duly submitted his report on 17/8/2020. A perusal of his inquiry report reveals that he had sent his report on the basis of the material furnished by the manager of the institution against whom the allegations were also labeled, and he was said to be the close relative of some of the teachers. The block education officer in his inquiry looked into the selection process, has laid great emphasis on the fact that the complaint should have been made on affidavit, only then said inquiry can take place. His report clearly indicates his reluctance to inquiry into the alleged malpractices in the appointment of the teachers, and subsequently he has observed that all the teachers are duly qualified without even examining the details of their qualification, and only stating that the appointment process has been and concluded on the orders of the High Court. The said inquiry on the face of it is totally unsatisfactory and does not indicate that any sort of effort was made by him to unravel the truth or to go into the allegations labeled against petitioners. There is no letter, order on record, nor any averment in writ petition that the district magistrate has recorded his satisfaction or approved the inquiry conducted by the block education officer. The Assistant Director Education Basic has also conducted the inquiry on the same allegations. In his inquiry report, which has been forwarded to the District Basic Education Officer along with the impugned letter dated 12/8/2021, clearly narrates the entire process undertaken by him while conducting the said inquiry. It is stated in his letter dated 11/9/2020 that he had required the District Basic Education Officer, Deoria, as well as the manager of the institute to be present on 28/9/2020. The complainant was also present on the said date, and he presented all the evidence in support of the allegations, but the manager of the institution did not put up any case in his defense, and consequently the next date fixed was 20/10/2020 after intimation to all the persons. The manager of the institution required that an affidavit should be filed by the complainant with regard to the allegations labeled therein, and consequently the same was done, and a copy was given to the manager of the institution. Number of dates were fixed, and the district education officer was also required to file a response, and it is also mentioned that the concerned teachers, including the petitioners, were also given an opportunity to submit documents and present their defense by means of letter dated 9/3/2021. On 8/4/2021, all the 7 teachers were present and were given an opportunity to give their defense in writing, which they refused, but produced their appointment letters and other educational qualifications documents during the said hearing. The Assistant Director of Education Basic has considered the complaint as well as the version of the manager of the institution, and thereafter recorded his findings on each of the points made in the complaint. His findings are recorded in a comparative chart from which the version of all the parties is clearly evident. With regard to Miss Rita Pandey, he has held that she has completed B.Ed in the year 2006 and she was appointed in the year 2008, and consequently it is not possible for her to have completed 5 years experience. He has raised a suspicion about the approval granted to her as well as with regard to her age and opined that these issues are required to be gone into and inquired by the district basic education officer Devariya. With regard to the allegation that Rita Pandey was the wife of the manager Ajit Kumar Upadhyay, a copy of the marriage invitation card was produced in support of the allegations, but it seems she was married after her appointment, and another piece of evidence produced was a copy of the election card which also indicates Ajit Kumar Upadhyay to be her husband, but it was not clear as to when the said election card prepared, and consequently he was of the opinion that the matter may be inquired into after collecting relevant information. With regard to the allegation regarding that Miss Neetu, who is said to be the wife of Dhananjay Upadhyay, brother of the manager, as per election card, the said fact stood confirmed, and he opined that her appointment is contrary to the rules. Stop.